Today we're going to talk about split ends, and I'm talking about split ends because they're the worst nightmare on our hairs. Split ends, split is what makes our hair not to grow. They make us stay in the same hair length for 2 years, 3 years, for a century. In fact, you can even give up and cut your hair off. So if you want long hair, listen to this video. Yeah.
Split ends is the process whereby our hair strands splits into different branches, into 3 or 4 or even several branches at the oldest parts of our hairs.
It's what makes our hairs have stagnant growth. Okay? Yeah. So split ends, when our hair strands get into 3-4 parts in the same hair strand at the oldest parts of our hairs, is what makes our hairs not to grow. What are the types of split ends? We've got so many types of split ends, and I'm just gonna mention a few. We have the candle split end, we have the basic split end, we have a mini split end, we have a tree split end. There are so many, as you can see there on your screen. There are so many. So these split ends makes our hair not to grow. This split ends makes us stay in the same hair length for a century. Yeah. So we've known what split ends are. We've seen the types of split ends. We have the implications. When you have split ends on your hair, it indicates that your hair is either too dry, it is so much damaged, and there is so much friction on your hair. Those are the implications of having split ends on your hair. We're also going to talk about the ends. Split ends are caused by so many chemicals used on our hairs. When you have so many chemicals used on your hairs have split ends. You use so many hair brands that are chemical based, that causes your hair not to grow. Actually, you're just doing more damage than good on your hairs. Use hair products that are natural based. Another cause of split ends is using too much heat
on your hair. Please avoid too much heat on your hair. Avoid rough brushing of your hair. Avoid rough chemicals on your hair. Avoid rough hairstyles on your hair.
What are the solutions to split ends? Use natural based shampoos. We have this shampoo. It is very good for your hair because it is natural based. It is made of organic ingredients. We've got African black soap, tea tree oil, moringa oil, and the rest. This is the solution, is one of the solution to split ends. Use natural based conditioners, which we are about to give you all. Use natural. Be very gentle on your hair, especially when it's wet. Do not dry off your hair using a towel because the towel is so rough on your hair. Use a cotton t-shirt and please patch your hair when it's wet. Okay? Don't be rough on your hair. Use hair-friendly accessories. Avoid metal, avoid rubber bands, period. The last and the major thing that you need to do to cut off completely split ends is by trimming off your hair. And when I say trimming off, I don't mean you trim off here, I don't mean you trim off here. No. When you look at your hair after you've washed your hair and maybe you've blow dried it just a little, 10 to 20% of the heat, you can look at your hair in the mirror, or you can have a friend help you. At the level where your hair has started thinning, please cut it off. As you can see in this video, I had cut off my hair really big and I saw tremendous changes on my hair in less than 2 months while I was using this shampoo. So when you have thin hair, especially here at the ends, so let's assume this is the length of your hair. From this level, you can cut off your hair from this level, and I can assure you, I know it's hard, I know it is so hard, but when you understand the benefit that comes later in just less than 2 months, because of cutting off of the oldest parts of your hair due to split ends, your hair will triple. You cut off the oldest parts of your hair at the point where it has started thinning, because that is where the split ends are, and this split ends makes our hair not to grow. So please cut off your hair. As you can see in this video, I came from this to this because of cutting off my hair, because of cutting off the very split ends that made me stick in this same position for like 3 years. So do this to your hair. I can assure you after 2-3 months you'll see tremendous changes on your hair. I hope I'll see you next time when I give you another tip on how to have a long, healthy hair journey.